New tonight at 5:30, security experts are weighing in on the actual threat TikTok poses to national security. That was the topic of a hearing on Capitol Hill Thursday. Lawmakers grilled TikTok's CEO. While we learned that TikTok does collect user data, the app's practices are very similar to those of American social media companies. Security experts say that itself is not a concern. But with TikTok's parent company being based in Beijing, the concern is that the Chinese government could take advantage.
The problem for the CEO is it's not TikTok that's the target of mistrust, it's China. Nobody trusts China, and nothing he can say will change that.
Now, there is no evidence of China using TikTok's data at this time. TikTok's CEO says the company plans to give the U.S. government and third-party companies oversight over TikTok's data practices. Lawmakers in some states want to take the social media battle a step further and legally limit how teenagers can access certain apps. As Michael George reports tonight, Ohio is on that list.
Utah is the first state to limit teenagers' access to social media, with a new law requiring parental consent for platforms such as Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok.
As leaders and as parents, we have a responsibility to protect our young people.
Several other states have similar bills in the works, including Ohio and Arkansas.
Cyberbullies, inappropriate material, adults who prey on children, they're all accessible on these platforms just a simple click away.
In New York, parents see the possible harm from social media, but stopped short of wanting it banned.
It's like playing sports. I mean, it can be dangerous, but it can be also very helpful.
I don't think we should be banning it. I think we need to be educating and showing that there are some really good sides.
Clinical psychologist Jacqueline Sperling agrees that educating children about social media is more important than limiting their use.
Research has shown it's not the amount of time necessarily per se that one spends on the app. It's really about the types of use. And I think that's really where I think the education can be really powerful.
The movement to limit social media comes as TikTok faces threats of a ban in the U.S. On Thursday, lawmakers grilled the app's CEO about harm to children.
Mr. Chu, your algorithms have prioritized providing harmful content directly to children, like self-harm challenges and even suicide.
Utah's new law takes effect next March and includes a curfew banning minors from using social media accounts after 10:30 at night. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
So let's take a closer look at that Ohio proposal. Lieutenant Governor John Husted is leading the charge on this one. It would require some companies to find a method of age verification and get parental consent to sign anyone under 16 up for an account. And they would then need to send written consent confirmation to parents. It's a plan Husted knows not everyone will be on board with at first.
I expect that there will be some companies that will push back, but I hope that they will embrace the recognition that they have a responsibility in this, that it's harmful for our children, and we invite them into this legislative process.
Well, that proposal would be incorporated into the state budget that's going through the approval process right now and should be set by July. We're going to keep track of it and keep you posted on air and online.